bankruptcy. Prince Andrew arrived at his finger ends begging Queen to foot part of his £12 million bill. The Queen is to foot part of the bill for Prince Andrew's sexual abuse lawsuit, which could end up costing some £12 million, reports claimed tonight. The humiliated Duke of York's mother is said to be set to help fund the settlement, which was agreed between lawyers in a sensational development on Tuesday. The move is understood to be a bid to draw a line under the scandal before her much-anticipated Jubilee celebrations later this year, which he will apparently be banned from attending. It comes just weeks after Andrew vowed to contest Virginia Roberts' rape claims at a public trial. Miss Roberts had alleged she was forced to have sex with the Duke 3 times when she was 17 under the orders of the late paedophile Jeffrey Epstein. Only last month, she was given the go-ahead to sue Andrew, 61, for unspecified damages in a New York civil court. But despite vowing to fight the allegations and repeatedly protesting his innocence, the prince yesterday agreed to pay a huge sum to settle the case before it ever reaches a jury. It comes as reports suggest the Queen herself will provide money to pay for the settlement. The paper suggests the total amount that the victim and her charity will receive will actually exceed £12 million, with the funds coming from her private Duchy of Lancaster estate, which recently increased by £1.5 million to more than £23 million. Senior royal sources said he will never return to the royal family's front line. Andrew, who has always denied the allegations, had just 22 days before he was due to be quizzed by Ms. Giuffre's lawyers on March 10. It is thought that was something he was desperate to avoid. The scandal also threatened to overshadow his mum's platinum jubilee. A source close to the Queen said her decision to remove his HRH title remained relevant. The settlement came after 72 hours of talks over the weekend. Ms. Giuffre's lawyer David Boyes said, "It was 2 or 3 long days. Essentially Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Virginia was very, very pleased with the settlement. It's over, we have monetary settlement and a charitable contribution, and we have his statement and acknowledgement. If the UK people want to know where the money has come from, they could get that from Andrew." Asked if there had been tough negotiations over an admission of guilt from Andrew which is not in the statement, Mr. Boyes said, "I can't get into that, but I think the statement speaks for itself." Ms. Giuffre, now 38, lives in Perth, Australia. Last night her dad Sky Roberts said of Andrew, "I knew he would settle out of court. That was a complete bluff. I think Virginia will be happy." Lisa Bloom, who acts for 8 Epstein victims, said, "We hail Virginia's victory today. She has accomplished what no one else could, getting Prince Andrew to stop his nonsense and side with sexual abuse victims. We salute Virginia's stunning courage." Buckingham Palace yesterday refused to say if Her Majesty had funded any part of the deal. Andrew's spokesman also declined to comment on exactly how it had been paid. An agreed statement between the parties read, "Virginia Giuffre and Prince Andrew have reached an out-of-court settlement. The parties will file a stipulated dismissal upon Ms. Giuffre's receipt of the settlement, the sum of which is not being disclosed." Prince Andrew has never intended to malign Ms. Giuffre's character, and he accepts that she has suffered both as an established victim of abuse and as a result of unfair public attacks. It is known that Jeffrey Epstein trafficked countless girls over many years. Prince Andrew regrets his association with Epstein, and commends the bravery of Ms. Giuffre and other survivors in standing up for themselves and others. He pledges to demonstrate his regret for his association with Epstein by supporting the fight against the evils of sex trafficking, and by supporting its victims. Trafficking. marriage title remained relevant. The settlement came after 72 hours of talks over the weekend. Ms. Giuffre's lawyer David Boyes said, "It was 2 or 3 long days. Essentially Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Virginia was very, very pleased with the settlement. It's over, we have monetary settlement and a charitable contribution, and we have his statement and acknowledgement. If the UK people want to know where the money has come from, they could get that from Andrew." Asked if there had been tough negotiations over an admission of guilt from Andrew which is not in the statement, Mr. Boyes said, "I can't get into that, but I think the statement speaks for itself." Ms. Giuffre, now 38, lives in Perth, Australia. Last night her dad Sky Roberts said of Andrew, "I knew he would settle out of court. That was a complete bluff. I think Virginia will be happy." Lisa Bloom, who acts for 8 Epstein victims,